Hello, those of you that are watching me around the world in various online media formats. I'm Quinn, that Snazzy iPhone guy, and this is the video review of the Proof Duo iPhone 4 case for Verizon and AT&T iPhone 4s. Now, I was going to do this review a long while back. I mean, several months ago. But there was a reason I didn't do it, and it was because Proof was kind of still beta-ing their cases. These are the original Click 1.0s. They're great cases. I thought these were one of my favorite cases, and they were awesome. The problem was they were AT&T only. When they developed an AT&T Verizon model, not everything went as planned, and the AT&T model had some issues. So they've kind of scratched everything and started off new with the Proof Duo. So these are going to retail you for $29.99 a piece. That's pretty, it's a little bit up there, but it's very reasonable considering what you'd pay in store is $35, $40 for an iPhone 4 case. And so it's a pretty good gig. Now, this is 100% polyurethane. So it's a very unusual but strong and resilient material. I'm going to open this up and kind of give you a demo of the case as well as what you're going to find inside. It comes in some nice basic packaging that you don't have to destroy to get your case out of. And you are going to find an anti-static screen shield as well as a microfiber cloth for application. Nice. It is the same screen shield that was included with the original Click 1.0, and the screen shield included within that is very good. I've tested it on the iPhone 4 when I had my iPhone 4, and it was quite the adventure. So you've got that. It's a good screen shield. Nice to hear. What about the case itself? Well, it's called the Click because it is a slider design, but it's not your typical slider that you're used to. With in-case and with, a bunch of the other slider cases, you actually have the bottom half of the case slide off, and this is quite different. You slide your phone into the case, and there are these little knobs here on the side. That's what actually allows you access for your iPhone 4. You slide your iPhone 4 in, and then you snap this bottom cover back on. And contrary to what many people would believe, this does not come off. I mean, these snaps are not, removable in an easy fashion, which is good because, of course, your iPhone will stay inside the case. But when you do need to take it out to clean it or what have you, you can remove these with quite a bit of ease. So that's the two-piece case. As for the case itself, I'll throw my iPhone in here to kind of give you a demonstration. This is my iPhone 4. It is a one-to-one Chinese dummy. Embarrassing, I know. As many of you know, I bought the HTC Inspire 4G. I'm loving it. It was an excellent trade, but I had to sell my iPhone in the process, and I figured the iPhone 5's coming here in the next couple months, most likely, so I'm not that far behind the game, and this dummy is exactly one-to-one, so it'll work with all these other cases. But we got our iPhone here, and like I stated earlier, you take your phone and you just slide it in here. Now, the other great thing about the Duo is it doesn't actually touch. Now, that may not make a lot of sense to you, but a lot of the slider style cases, including the in-case slider, are notorious for scratching the iPhone while your iPhone's in the case. So really, what's the point of having a case if it's going to scratch your device? So what what Proof has done with the Duo is the case your phone actually levitates inside the case. It makes contact with the metal rub rail, as we all know is pretty durable, and the glass is what's sensitive. So this is a little bit of a beefier case because the glass of your iPhone 4 isn't actually touching this back. There's a very, very, very very small. I mean, almost minimal, almost microscopic, but the back of your phone is not actually touching this case. It's kind of levitating inside, which is really nice because the drop protection, shock protection is good for that. And then also if you get lint and dust and crap in there, it's not going to actually scratch your phone. So that's nice to hear. Other than that though, if we zoom up here, rather refocus our excellent camera, we will find our sleep wake button. Fully accessible. This is a little bit recessed in the back, which is kind of an unusual design, but it's one that I really like. Kind of gives you a reservoir for easy access. You don't really have to dig your fingernail in there as you do with some cases, so it's easy. You can hit it with pretty much any sized finger, so that's nice to see. The headphone jack still is a little bit recessed. This is my only con I honestly have with this case. If you have some headphones that are a little bit beefier where the plug meets, you may experience some issues, but other than that, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You have your external microphone here, and then on the side, you have access to your buttons and vibrate and everything of that sort. So you can switch this back and forth. You got your buttons here. They're all easily accessible, and this side is left open, but As you can see, there is some more recession in here, so you're not going to get scratches or anything of the sort in this little crevasse. When we move down to the bottom, the same holds true. This bottom port is, of course, accessible. You have your speaker and microphone, and they're good to go. Now, the great thing about this is, you know, you obviously lose docking capabilities, and when it did come time to dock, I did kind of have to pull this bottom piece off to throw my phone into the actual iHome that I own. But in my car, and you guys always hear this story about my car, in my car I have a fairly bulky 30-pin dock connector, and that 30-pin dock connector doesn't hold up to a lot of, you know, it's beefy. So some of these cases run into some issues because when you stick the plug in, you ran out of space. So this is a large cutout, which is nice because you can use, you know, non-Apple authorized 30-pin dock connectors down here. And even if they're beefy, they'll still fit nice and fine. On the side, you have your Proof logo, and then we're back on top. The camera is totally accessible with the flash. There are no flash issues on any of the models I've tried, not even the original Click 1.0. Even this bright pink wasn't an issue at all. And, you know, that's it. Right now, it's only in black and this kind of transparent color, which is rather cool. I'll pull this out real quick. But these are giveaway items. So all you have to do to enter this giveaway is leave a comment below. As you can see, that is rather sexy. And these are total polyurethane. I mean, these are built tough. You can put some serious force on these and you're not going to experience any breakage. So these are without a doubt one of the most durable, but one of the most elegant and sleek and not bulky cases I've ever dealt with. And for that reason, I give it a 9 out of 10. It is near flawless. The only, and I mean the only problem I have with this case is this recessed headphone jack. But other than that, it is flawless on the TSIG scale, and I absolutely love it. Without a doubt, the Proof Duo is my favorite case as of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and again, to enter the giveaway, all you need to do, it's open worldwide, is leave a comment below and you will be entered to win. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.